I mean, like, you could say that. But it's okay, Dell. You just like using paper. So, hello and welcome to Gears of War 4, part 10, I think. So, last time I left it, that's just a regular Lancer. I never actually tried. I think you can actually just hold a regular Lancer. Either that or it transforms into a custom. I don't know. I like the custom. I like the wood stock. Once again, only my second time playing through this game. That came out like a year ago or something. It's a kind of old game. Also, the second, I don't know what this would be called. Separation shit. So what do we want? Low, high, low, high. Let's go high. I said I would flip a coin for these. I don't have a coin. And by I don't have a coin, I mean I'm too lazy to go get one that's over there. Because I am lazy and not prepared. Also, thank you for marking those almost instantly. This place kind of reminds me of, I mean, I'm sure that's the intent of Act 3 in Gears of War 1, where you have to fight all those locusts in the mining emulsion mines or some shit like that. Like, dude, Gears 1 was good. I really should replay the Ultimate Edition one day. I really should play through the Ultimate one day. I can't really switch, can I? I just have to do this. You know what? I just saw a torque bow. Let's show off just how bad I am with this piece of shit. Okay. Where did his body go? Okay. There's gonna be Nashers in the future, so we just take the torque bow. And, I think I took this path the last time I did this too? Not entirely sure. So the torque bow is like, it was the alternate sniper inside Gears 1 through, well, I guess Gears 1 and 2. Inside 3 you had the one shot, which was just a really powerful sniper rifle. But the torque bow was really fun to use. Hard for me to use, but it's still fun. Kind of miss not using it, I guess, even though I did just use it. So I like this. I like this level. It's a nice cavern. It's a bit confusing. Oh, headshot. Doesn't even. Oh no, it still exploded.
Yeah, too bad we still don't know where the hell we're going.
Yeah,
details.
So they came from that way, so let's just go down this way. I think I actually did take I did take the down path last time, because I vaguely remember having to backtrack to go forward. Door snot. Not gonna call it the snot door anymore? It's not the snot door? Oh.
In fairy tales you get breadcrumb trails. We get snot doors.
Well, I mean, what else do you want? This isn't necessarily a fairy tale. This is Sarah. One of the worst planets to live on. Even though it's cool.
Looks like we finally found the mine.
And more snatchers.
Yeah, that's a lot of snatchers.
So how do we follow him now?
Follow. Down there. Yeah, sure, why not? Maybe we use that old ore transporter.
Looks like an elevator to hell.
Well, good. Because that's where we're going.
Yay. We're on a highway to hell, except for it's not necessarily a highway, and it's going to be going really slow.
25 years ago, we brought all the bodies down.
It's stabbed in a dead body, okay.
I heard they couldn't burn the bodies because of the crystallization. Burying them was the only option.
So,
The locust came from underground.
yeah.
No one said it was a good option.
But the locusts were forced underground because of, like, it was something about how they were created or some shit like that. Like I said, they were created from the Scions or the Sirens, which were the early prototypes of them. Well, just as soon as we got the torque bow, we're gonna drop it for a gun I'm even worse with. This gun is pretty cool, but yeah, it's not the easiest thing to aim. Oh, I have to hold it. Shit. No wonder. Boop. That just blew up the cover. See. So it's It's basically their way of getting over cover inside this game. Kind of like how every single enemy inside Gears 3 was built to deal with you in cover. Yeah, this is the Gears of War 4 method of dealing with cover. And oh, you can actually use it to destroy emergence holes, so that's good. Like I just did right there. Boop. Did that? Oh, that missed. Damn it. Boop. I don't even know if that hit. Oh. We're just gonna. Hey. He's still alive, isn't he?
All right.
No, he's
Time
dead.
to see if that ore transporter still runs. Let's get up those ladders.
No.
I'll put this to
I would much rather have a Nasher, but I think we can get one of those on the ore transplant, so we take this torque bow instead.
Come on, before we lose any more time. Okay, what is it?
JD, we have no idea what's down there. We don't even know what these things are. When I run into a burning house, I want to know how bad the fire is.
Look, Del, if you're scared...
Man, don't talk to me about being scared. Right now, I don't even know what kind of house it is.
When you wanted to leave the cog, did I argue? Did I argue?
You did not.
Because I trusted you. Well, now I need you to trust me.
I kind of think this is a little bit
My
different.
dad's alive, and he's down there.
Okay.
How about you?
Hey, we've come this far. We're not stopping now.
So, Del,
I'm going to change it from a kind of different to a very different.
I mean, old Cogtech was built to last, so it should start.
Old cog
Right
tech
there.
was
So,
built
let's
to
find the control
last.
station and fire it up.
Uh-huh. Well, welcome to the elevator to hell.
Is turning this thing on a good idea? I mean, seriously, look at it.
No, not really. But hey, whatever.
Huh. Okay, that's weird. You left the fabricator in here.
I wonder if it still works.
Let's try it. If I try it, I mean we're not going to get a chance to.
Got it.
Yay, power.
There we
Light.
go. We're in business.
Yeah, great. Turned on the lights. Why didn't the engine start?
I think
Probably out of fuel. Could
we
try
have to go
switching
down
to
here.
Okay, where do we do that?
It's just across the way on the lower bridge.
Yep.
All right, on.
Oh, I actually forgot they attacked us early. Oh shit. Okay. Jump scares. Yeah, yeah. Let's
Okay,
pull
we're
the
good.
lever.
Start it up.
Crunk. Wrong lever. And we make our descent into chaos. So this
And that's it. Now we go.
elevator in design reminds me very heavily of the rig
Right?
inside Dead Space 2 that you use to get to the government building. I mean, like, it has the same tools. You have these things that cut through rock and
We got a fabric,
Yeah, not-
right? I said we fortify the control deck. It's defensible. We can cover breach points.
Yeah, whatever.
yeah. I mean,
Hand me it's
let's
defensible.
get this going and skip.
Hey, guys, you hear that? What the hell's going on?
Shit! It's those damn tendrils. They're getting caught in the gears.
I guess it's been a while building. Also, you can only have two
Left side, here they come!
two grenades down as a defense. We want to try to prevent those things from exploding right now. Also, if I remember correctly, this is a pretty insane elevator defense. Like, once you get to the end of it, it's crazy. I don't necessarily remember how I did it. So this is going to be interesting. It's probably one of those things that, oh, I never fail, and hey, no. I hate that they can attack that thing, but it makes sense. They go after the most dangerous thing, which is the AI that can immediately turn around and aim. Unlike me. Nothing really. So, I guess at this point, I really need to. Oh, that turret's gonna immediately die. Well, I should have known to put it there. That's why I put it last time and it just kept dying. So, my fault there.
Oh, shit! More zombies incoming!
Right side, here they come!
Oh, he set off my grenade. Come over here, man. So the torque bow actually has a really good melee. It's not like a chainsaw, but I mean it still one-shots the weaker enemies like these juvies, and then
Watch the left, they're coming
in multiplayer I think it's a 2-hit down. Not entirely
They're
sure.
surrounding us!
Is it really just juvies right now? It seems like it's just juvies, so we're just gonna keep using this and get attacked from like every direction, because that's what we do. You know, even though I got better with the shotgun, this is so much more useful. Like, just look at this.
Oh, well, that's all.
Bam,
I'm sure that's
bam,
not the last of them.
bam.
Then let's lay down more fortifications. Make things as suboptimal for them as possible.
Keep talking like that, Jen might make you a second lieutenant.
Oh, really? Because I'd rather die in a fire.
Hey, the way things are going, you might just get your wish.
Not necessarily a good thing. So there's less time to do this too. Oh, didn't even notice that last time. Oh, gonna try to set up one more barrier. Because I want to try to... Oh, they destroyed that turret too. Fuck. Didn't even notice that. That one did not die last time, so... Oh well. Problem on my end, I guess. So we're just gonna put another grenade here. And begin the wave. Actually, I think they blew up all of our grenades, so I want to
We're getting boarded again!
defend this.
They're coming in from the right!
And now
We have a regular locust, well not locust, swarm now. I missed. Son of a bitch. Poke. Unlike the torque bow, unlike snipers though, as long as you get a body shot, the ensuing explosion will kill them. Headshot.
Shit, get over here!
I missed, but still blew him up. Okay, let's go get that Nasher. Actually, let's get that Nasher after this wave. That's probably a better idea. I think Y is to pick him up and move him, so we don't really want to do that. Just want to protect the right end. So, there's quite a bit going on in the last few days in terms of EA bullshit. I mean, like, nothing new. Did my own grenade kill? My own grenade downed me. That is priceless. My own grenade freaking downed me as I went to go grab. That's kind of funny. Son of a bitch. He has an Asher. We'll get that Oh, no, 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 he won't. He's fleeing. Oh well. We'll blow those up right now. I want to get back in here. Thank you. Now that was them actually tossing a grenade at us. At least I think that was their grenade. Oh yeah, that was their grenades. They have grenades. That's the first time we have a grenader. Or a grenadier, or whatever the fuck it is. First time we have one inside this game. So far they have been non-existent. Oh shit. I am just the complete opposite of yesterday. Yesterday I was fine and not getting downed all the time. Today, not so much.
Feels like we really kicked the hornet's nest here.
Nah,
Eh.
it's more like we kicked it, played catch with it, and then wore it like a hat.
Wore it like a hat.
More of them. Gotta fortify this deck.
I like that. Alright, so we are going to do just that. So, what I mean by news recently is that, as usual, EA has to come out and say something, and say something they did. So some person, when they found out about how long it would take to unlock, like this is just gonna show you and date the video how old this is. But I mean, whatever. This guy was not happy with. This isn't gonna cover it all. I'll just make sure we cover this path at least. The guy was not happy with the fact that he bought the limited edition of the game, which I think it's a limited, which is $80, and that it would take him 40 hours to unlock Darth Vader or some shit like that. So took to the internet, and when the okay, we gotta get this place down. And then when they tried to defend their game, the internet decided that's not good of them. That's not good. And I highly dislike their words they use, but I mean, yeah, they deserve it. They're EA. Both EA and Activision are fighting over who's the greater evil right now. So can't blame anyone for hating on EA. They're definitely fighting over who's worse. That was a pointless one, but I already charged it. What was that? That was a sound I do not remember at all.
Heads up, more drones.
Hey, I need some help.
Are you down? No. Son of a bitch. But so EA got. Last I checked on Reddit, they had negative 653,000 votes, which is amazing and is the most downvoted thing on Reddit. Like, just it's crazy. It's so good seeing people actually react as they should to this bullshit. Now, with that being said, it's not necessarily bullshit that it takes so long, at least not in my opinion. I don't like that it takes so long. Like, this is me talking on a game I'm not even going to get. I have zero interest in getting this game. I just think it's funny. So, they have this entire deal with it's going to take at least 40 hours to get. Okay, that's fine. Not great, but fine. I'm just going to shoot this down. Now. That did not do it. There we go. Boop. That did nothing. Damn it. He was nowhere near that. Oh well. And 40 hours to get one character, that's a lot. That's the thing I read said it was 60,000 credits, which you can get through various methods, but the it's going to average out to about 40 hours for Darth Vader, 40 for Luke, and like 35, slightly less for the other ones as well. So, understandably, people are angry, but they're mainly angry because, not necessarily the time, but because you can purchase the currency. Not directly though, it's more like Overwatch currency. You can purchase loot boxes through a different currency that inside the loot box you then get the game currency that you then use to unlock heroes and buy other loot boxes, and I don't know, it's convoluted. EA's running crazy right now. It's really EA and Activision are trying to see who's the greater evil, and unfortunately they're both determined to win. With that being said, I think Activision has the greatest evil. They have that patent over how to sell you microtransactions, which is disgusting. Oh shit. He came out of nowhere. Okay. First death of the playthrough. Cool. We will be a lot more.
Feels like we really kicked the hornet's nest here.
No, you couldn't have a checkpoint after I set all this up. Okay, whatever. But I feel like Activision's winning this because Activision has the worst thing you can have. And I just don't like what Activision has. They have the patent for how they sell you microtransactions, which basically says we are going to pair you up against people who bought these amazing god tier weapons, and then at the end of the game, if you got your ass beat by that guy who was using that weapon, we're gonna try to offer it to you. We're gonna put it in a, oh, you got beat by this weapon, why don't you try it out? Why don't you buy it and try it out? Okay, well, you bought it and now you can try it out. So the flip side is, now that after you bought it, it's gonna pair you up against people who are less skilled, on top of people who just don't have that weapon, on top of being on maps that are more suited towards that gun. And then they are going to be like, oh yeah, that's a good purchase, right? In order to try to incentivize you to buy even more. Ah, God. Activision, I mean, it also comes down to the whole thing of vote with your wallet. I'm trying to think of the last Activision game I bought. I can't think of it. But this thing was so bad, I'm just going to copy paste the clips I sent a friend or some shit like that, because they're going to explain this a lot better than I have. The thing was so bad though that the lead director of the community for Destiny had to just show up and be like, guys, we do not have this in our game, we swear. So yeah, that's not very good. That's not very good at all. That guy has a grenade, we want to stop him. But yeah, that's just, it's not good. They need to not be evil, maybe? I don't know. It's hard for them, it's hard to actually say they're evil too, because I mean, they're not necessarily evil. They're just doing their job. They're, at the end of the day, most of these game companies are just that, companies. And a company's job is to make as much money as they can, so unfortunately, that's kind of just how it is. Some actually like putting games first, some like putting money first, and Activision and EA, with how big they are going to put money first. They kind of have to. Their cost is insane to maintain that bullshit. They also just like money. Money. Like, if you go back and look at EA's sell earnings for this year, I read something that most of their money came from loot boxes this year. Like 60-70% came from loot boxes. That's insane. That's insane. I'm also going to try and get this up in 2017 and not 2018 because, yeah, it's going to be a bit weird. But no doubt, loot boxes are going to continue to dominate as the norm, and both companies are going to try and put them in everything. I think Destiny is all... I haven't played Destiny 2, nor do I plan to. But at least with their implementation of the loot boxes, just for colors, shaders, and everything. And early weapon mods that do not add up at in-game. So they don't mean anything, at least not to me. That's my opinion on Destiny loot boxes. Every other loot box mostly is a piece of shit. If you're going to do loot boxes, do it like Overwatch. Blizzard nailed it. They have the best system, hands down. I have not seen a system better than Blizzard. It's just glamour. That's all loot boxes are inside Overwatch, and it's great. Overwatch was great because of that. Well, not directly because of that, but I mean, it was still good. It made the game really fun to play. Overwatch is a great game. They did a good job with it. And I mean, they're still supporting it and all this other shit, so Overwatch isn't dying anytime soon. That's because Blizzard cares. And I mean, that's just how Blizzard is. They want to provide a quality product. I don't think their games should always get a pass like they do, but Overwatch is the only Blizzard games I played are Overwatch and Diablo 3, and it's Diablo 3 after they fixed it, to my knowledge. Like, it doesn't have anything that people had issues with and all this shit. So I just can't keep up with these enemies, so I'm just retreated back into the bay. So I guess this is how we're gonna have to do this wave.
Can't take much more of this. We gotta get this rig moving.
So
That
let's
we do.
restart it.
Wait, that's not gonna work. Grinding those tendrils cook the engine. Without cooling it, we're not going anywhere.
Great. So now what?
We need to find the engine.
The engine room's over here. That was the last wave too. Wow. Oh well.
Okay, now we're gonna have to activate the cooling system.
Let's do it.
Guessing the big wheels on the walls, how we do that?
I see all those mechanical
Hey, get on the other
engineering
valve.
classes
Oh, we don't have to rotate it. Okay.
There we go.
Traditional Gears of War controls here. Just press A to turn the wheel.
Now, we let the coolant do its job.
Good, we're moving again.
Also, this is probably going to be the longest part in the series just because I want this elevator ride to be its own part.
Uh-oh. Hear that?
Looks like we're not out of this yet. Come on.
Yet another reason why I don't like,
Oh, shit! We got pouncers!
yet another reason why I just don't like, I can't think of it, defense game types coming into my single player. I'm just tired of it. It shouldn't be here. This game's a good game, it doesn't need this. But that being said, this one at least makes sense. The other one was made, I guess they do make them make sense, so whatever. I immediately destroy my reasoning within like 2 seconds. So don't listen to me. This is also the third time we have fought pouncers. And like pouncers literally, they get introduced and then they never let up with them. I mean, there's gonna be another enemy type that's even worse than pouncers, in my opinion. There's only one enemy type inside this game that I do not like, and okay, that's not nice. But it's actually crawling away. That's kind of cute. It was just crawling away. Okay.
Yo, what the hell's happening?
I don't know!
Can you fix it?
How the hell am I supposed to fix it if I don't know what's happening?
Ah, shit!
Hell, anyone?
What just happened?
I don't know, but this ride sucks.
Move!
That should not be hooked up anymore because we broke that off. But whatever.
Oh, maybe try the emergency brake.
So I'm just gonna try to skip this because I think you can. You know, just avoid all contact with as many enemies as you can. And come over here and push the button. Uh-oh. That was rude.
Well, that didn't work.
We're all gonna die, aren't we?
Yep, we're definitely gonna die.
Brace yourselves!
The brake's engaged again.
They still work? After all this? That's amazing!
Guys, I think we're good. Son of a bitch! Now, is everyone all right?
Well,
Surprisingly, we're good.
good enough.
Then let's find my dad.